From the gun, it's Tua.
Give me that pick. Thank you. Let's go. Thank you.
Double team and it's intercepted.
I don't know.
He will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I'll give it to my link.
Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start.
I don't know what happened, but I'll find the link.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I gotta give you my link.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Oh, wow.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
You found it, Kendrick?
What?
Oh.
Game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. Mixon on the toss right. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Liam Eichenberg, 2nd-round pick in 2021 from Notre Dame, the guilty party. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Gaskin.
Yeah.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
He's here.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throw right side complete to Carter. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Finding Gaskin underneath. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Phillips now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. These two teams all tied after one. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
Ooh,
I would think
get
that
that.
they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Gaskin again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh.
That nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Get out. Oh, give it up, ball. Let's go.
And the Bengals grab it.
Let's go.
These guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
57 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And the ball goes out. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Yes.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Good stuff. Yes. There's no more time.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. There's
I got that touchdown.
Will Fuller as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Phillips now from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Second half of this AFC divisional round. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Waddle now to return it. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tua gonna throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And now another one thrown incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Quickly into the hands of Fuller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 24, Tua over the middle. He's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Gaskin on the carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua forced out to his left. And take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now Joe Mixon. And just bowling over tacklers. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Again, it's Mixon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Perine. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
This is Bawden. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Nick Bawden, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Gaskin again on 2nd down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's Bawden. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run with Bawden. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Second and 8. On the carry, it's Bawden. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And
let's go.
Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Nick Bawden with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's got to complete to Waddle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua.
Yes.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. Tua to throw.
Get out of this.
It's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment. Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Tagovailoa. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start.